Family and business are nothing new and often make headlines for all the wrong reasons. These disputes not only affect the family's reputation but also erode investor confidence. But what if there's a better way? Let's look at the Godrej Group, one of India's oldest business conglomerates, founded in 1897. Hello, Namaskar. Welcome to MindSync's weekly Wednesday podcast, Your Compliance Card, where we dive deep into the world of compliance. As Wednesday arrives, so do we, with deep insights, engaging discussion, and a fresh perspective about compliance and law. Ownership and control disputes in family business are not new. These conflicts can become highly publicized, damaging not only the family's generational goodwill but also the business' long-term viability. Investors who place their trust in the stability and governance of the company can become wary when family issues dominate headlines. This loss of confidence can significantly hamper the company's performance and market value. Contrary to popular belief, the success of a family business isn't solely built on the family's value and principles. While these elements play a crucial role during challenging times, the foundation of a successful family business is often lies in effective governance, clear succession planning, and a strong conflict resolution mechanism. Let's turn our attention to the Godrej Group, a giant of Indian industry founded in 1897. Recently, the Godrej family decided to split their vast business empire into two distinct groups. This decision, made without the public drama often associated with separations, serves as a lesson in how to handle family business transactions with grace and strategic foresight. The Godrej Group split was handled behind closed doors, reflecting a mature approach to a potential volatile situation. The family members engaged in thorough discussions and negotiations, ultimately reaching a point that allowed them to part ways amicably. This approach contrasts with the very public and often messy disputes seen in other family-run businesses. With two distinct branches of the Godrej family, headed by Adi Godrej and his brother Nadir Godrej on one side, and their cousin Jamshyd and Smita Crishna on the other, managing such a large and diverse group had become increasingly challenging. Differences in management styles and business goals likely contributed to the decision that a split on good terms would be the best for everyone involved. In April 2024, the Godrej family announced an ownership realignment aimed at maximizing strategic direction, focuses, agility. Essentially, the family believed that dividing the company would allow each branch to pursue their own business goals and growth strategies more effectively. Both groups will continue to use Godrej brand and are committed to strengthening their shared heritage. The split resulted in formation of two main entities. The first, Godrej Industries Group, includes listed entities such as Godrej Industries, Godrej Consumer Products, Godrej Properties, Godrej Agrovet. Nadir Godrej will serve as chairperson, with Pirojsha Godrej as the executive vice chairperson, set to succeed Nadir. With Pirojsha Godrej as the executive vice chairperson, set to succeed Nadir as chairperson in August 2026. The second entity, Godrej Enterprise, will be managed by Jamshyd Godrej as chairperson and managing director. This group will control business spanning aerospace, aviation, defense, engines and motors, energy, security, building materials, construction, green building consulting, EPC services, intra-logistics, healthcare equipment, durables, furniture, interior design, architectural fittings, IT, software, and infrastructure solutions. Under the terms of the agreement, members of either group will not be directly or indirectly involved in the management and operations of the entity of the other group. Shares held by either group in any of the companies cannot be transferred to competitors without prior permission or through a non-negotiated on-market sale. As a result of this settlement, Adi Godrej and Nadir Godrej Group will make an open offer to public shareholders of Aztec Life Sciences due to the indirect change in shareholdings. Both families are entitled to use the Godrej brand and logo, subject to a non-competition clause applies for 6 months from the effective date of the settlement. After this period, either group can enter into the same business as the other but without using the Godrej brand. The Godrej family's approach to the business split offers several key lessons for other family-run businesses. Firstly, proactive succession planning is crucial. A clear, well-documented plan helps prevent disputes and ensure smooth transitions. Effective governance structure guides families through important decisions, ensuring the business's interests are prioritized. Handling sensitive negotiations privately can prevent public disputes that damage reputations. Adopting a business-first approach, as a Godrej did, helps business individual ambitions with the company's stability and growth. Lastly, maintaining core values like trust, integrity, and respect is essential, especially during challenging times, to navigate transition smoothly. As we conclude today's episode of Your Compliance Guard podcast, let's remember that the success of a family business hinges on effective governance, clear succession planning, and a commitment to core values. By learning from the Godrej Group's example, other family-run business can navigate their own transition with greater ease and stability. Thanks for tuning into MindSyncs podcast. If you found this episode informative, don't forget to subscribe for more updates on the world of compliance and advisory services. Until next time, stay compliant, stay informed.